What's happening, y'all? I just got my highest rated win of all time in a rapid game today on stream, and I just wanted to run through the game. It was an interesting one. A lot of action, a lot of tactics, getting tossed around. So I beat a 1700 rated player. I'm just under 1300. Been on a very slight decline since I got up in the 1300 area, but I've been kind of hanging around 1300. So I started the game with white, with planning on playing my usual London. Push this pawn out. Black plays the knight out, and then I just completely forget that I was playing a London. Sometimes on stream, I just don't even know how to play the opening that I'm playing. Accidentally push this pawn and block my bishop in, with every intention of pushing this bishop out eventually. So now I'm completely out of preparation. I only play the London. That's the only opening I know how to play. So, and it's gotten me to 1300, so been going well. But now I'm just kind of guessing at what I should be doing. But I'm just developing normally. Push this pawn out, try to take some space in the center because black's playing kind of reserved. And I guess the opening that I play is the Nimso Indian when I get this knight out. So my knight's pinned at this point. Black throws this pawn into the middle. I really just want to relieve some of this tension with the knight, and it doesn't look like this is the right move, but I'm just trying to kick this bishop to kind of force a move to trade off the knight. Black takes this pawn, and I did some thinking here and figured it would be safe for me to just take with my queen. I see that black can drop back and attack my queen, which he does, but then I just figured I can just drop back. Computer likes a few different things, but I just drop straight back, and then black makes a couple errors here. So this is fine. Fianchettoing the bishop is fine. I'm getting my bishop out of the way, just preparing to castle. Knight out, and then I castle, and then black plays this move, which is an error. And I spot it because now if I jump my pawn out here, I'm attacking the bishop, and if the bishop doesn't move, then I'm obviously going to take it. But if it does move, then I push one more space forward, and I'm forking these two pieces. So I spot this and play this move. Black decides to take, which I think is another error because it maybe thinking they'd rather just get two pawns than have their pieces forked and lose an entire piece. But when I take back, once black takes, there's another fork here with the queen. So check this out. I jump my queen up here, and it's ugly, right? So I won a piece for two pawns, but now I'm forking pieces again. Black plays this move, trying to protect the knight, but then I just pin the knight with my bishop to the queen, and I'm feeling real good at this point. I mean, this guy's 400 points my superior, and I feel like I'm playing pretty well, taking advantage of mistakes that I imagine he doesn't usually make, but nonetheless, feeling pretty good about myself. So at this point, black drops the bishop back, tries to save the bishop, but the knight's lost. And I'm thinking I could probably just trade off the queens. That's better for me. I'm up 4 points of material at this point, so I take with the queen, trade off the queens, which I was surprised by. I figured black would probably want the queens on the board given the circumstances. And then we're going to keep it moving here. My bishop gets attacked. So I hop up here, try to be sort of stay on the offensive here. Moving in, not attacking anything yet, but I'm thinking the king is looking pretty trapped. I'm disallowing castling, at least to the king side for the time being. So black castles long to make sure a castle happens. But then I'm seeing some pretty dangerous stuff over here. Like the pawn structure is not great. I'm feeling like I can probably just try to destroy the pawn structure over here. So really trying to offer a trade of pawns here, thinking that if black takes, I can take back, and things are going to be looking okay there. So that happens. And now the computer actually said that I had mate in 7 here, which, I mean, I'm not going to spot a mate in 7. I'm not going to spot a mate in 3 at this point. I'm trying to just play solid and win the game slowly. In a puzzle, I can find some maybe kind of complicated mates, but I'm not looking for them in a game generally. So I just take back the pawn. I'm just trying to simplify. Black plays this pawn out. I take a free pawn. Things are looking pretty good to my eye. Black attacks my bishop. Just moving back. This looks like a really nice spot for my bishop to be. I have plans, so immediately attacks there. But I mean, I can just trade off more pieces, which I'm extremely happy to do, and win a pawn. So that all seems good. Pretty happy with how this is going. I then pin the bishop to the king, so the king's going to have to defend. Then I'm thinking I have discover attack possibilities here, so I pull the rook behind the knight. Seems like a trade of rooks to me. Happy to do that again. Just trading off material seems good to me. Grabbing a pawn here, free pawn, attacking the rook. Everything's looking good. I'm just trying to play solid. Really, just trying to trade stuff off. Start looking for mating ideas here. Thinking I could take a pawn here. The bishop is protecting, but the pawn is pinned. So like, thinking there's interesting stuff happening here. I see that my bishop is protecting this square. I can pin the bishop and maybe attack that. He sees it, moves out of the way, and still come up here, try to attack the bishop. This is all good. I mean, I have way more material. I think what am I up 7 points of material at this point? Okay, so thinking maybe looking like back rank checkmate possibilities. So I just clear some space for my king to escape. Gives that check anyway. Drop it down here. Attacks my knight, which I'm not particularly concerned about, but I see the opportunity to trade some material here. I take a pawn. King attacks my knight. I can just move that out of the way. All is well. Now I can just trade everything off. I mean, like, just seems like this game is won. I trade off a bunch of pieces. I'm up 8 points of material. Start pushing pawns, thinking I'm going to attack here. You might notice that I have 32 seconds left on the clock. So, I don't know, like a little nerve-wracking. But I start pushing pawns, and the man resigns, and I win the game. So I feel like I just played that pretty solid. Got up early with some tactical moves, and then just tried to simplify. Feel like it probably wasn't his best game, 1700 rated. But I'll take it. You know, it's a win's a win, especially on stream. I don't usually play my best chess on stream. I usually get down on time, and things can go pretty haywire. But I played this one pretty well, I think. So that's the game. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.